There's always different routes into things.
Definitely. And also to care, like my makeup artist worked in the system for years, doing like finance and stuff. And then after 10 years doing that, decided to do makeup, and now she's doing loads of jobs. So don't worry about it.
How did she make money?
She just sort of, it was a brave one, she had to work for free for about 2 or 3 years, working part-time jobs elsewhere, but then doing loads of work experience for free. And I think a lot of the time in jobs like that, it's who you know as well, building up those contacts and experience, as Jill said earlier. So there's other options always. We've also got another call here. This is from Francesca. Hi, Francesca.
Hello.
How can we help?
My brother applied for the university last year and didn't get into the grade record now. So he re-took this year, reapplied, and they rejected him straight away. I think that's they were allowed to do that, so they had already accepted him.
Right, so what's the deal there? I'm kind of not, au fait with this sort of...
It sounds harsh, doesn't it?
Really harsh.
But it happens, Jill.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Francesca's brother's not the only one, unfortunately. But I think what we advised was let's wait and see what he gets this time round, because he can always give that university a ring and say, look, I've done better this time.
So they can't judge you on the first time that you apply, so they've got to take it, all of your other qualifications into account when you're reapplying, right?
Yeah, and they will look at qualifications, they'll look at any experience he's got. We've talked about experience already. So if he's done a job that might be relevant to his course, that would be great. We should, sell that.
Well, what's harsh is that he's done his research and he hasn't had those results yet, so they failed him, or they've not failed him, they've just not accepted him, even though he hasn't had his results back from his research. So advice to him was, to Francesca's brother, was after you get your results from the research, if they're that good, if they're that strong, go back to the university and say, look, these are my new results, will you reconsider?
So don't take that as an answer, like do definitely revisit that and say, right, this is what I've done. I actually have a friend very similar who's a mature student who applied for university at the end of the year, and she sort of resat those very exams and didn't get in, so she's going to have to go and do a lot of resits now for another year and kind of delay things a bit. But I suppose you just can't give up, can you? If you want to go, you've just got to resit them until you get the grades that guarantee a place.
And I never realised how much of a conversation it is. I mean, obviously you can't go for any university you want to, but it's not the end of the subject. Just if your results weren't as good as you were hoping. Like a text came in here actually from Edith saying, I didn't get either of my uni options and everyone says I should go into clearing. How do I go about doing this and what is it? I thought that was a good question.
The lady who sent that was called Edith. She should be hearing from UCAS, which is the central admissions system. And they will spell it out, how she gets into clearing, what she should do and so on. Nothing to stop her though calling around to any universities to see what places are available right now.
And will the clearing kick in properly after the A-level results in a few weeks, or does that start now after the hires?
The universities will know what spaces they've got left at the moment, but obviously once the A-level results come in, there'll be more spaces freed up. I guess Edith will be applying perhaps to Scottish universities, and they will be in full swing, taking calls and so on.
Right, so once you kind of know you're in that situation, you need to reach out to UCAS, or are they going to kind of get in contact with you? How does that work?
UCAS will get in contact with people. If they've not got the grades, if the universities have said no to them, UCAS will automatically put them into the system.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know about you, I wouldn't do exams again. I couldn't go back through this.
It's stressing me out just talking about it,
isn't it?
Exactly. Oh my goodness me. But anyone else who's feeling like this out there are other ways to get advice, right, Aled?
Yes, indeed. We've got a phone number. Our exam helpline is 0808 100 8000. It's open every day now till the end of August. 0808 100 8000. You can talk about the results you've not had yet and what plans you want to have in place, or you can talk about the results you've had if they weren't as good for you. 0808 100 8000. Calls are free from a landline. Mobile costs will vary, and lines are open daily, including weekends, until Saturday the 28th of August.
Oh good, so the whole exam period is completely covered by that number.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well look, Jill and Aled, we really appreciate it. A lot of people out there getting a lot of help and some good